Hey Johnny, Durham. 19. I actually go to Durham University, but never mind, that's not important. So I watched your video called Why. This one's going to be called Because. I have some answers to your questions. So yeah, first on the list, I made a list of the things you said. Make this more concise. Why do people go up tall buildings, pay to do it, then pay to look down again? The view's probably better from the top. That's not really a very good answer, but I don't know, I see your point on that one. Babies. When people say, I slept like a baby. Maybe I don't know, that's a fair cop as well. Number 3, pizzas. Why are round pizzas in square boxes? Well, that's because circular boxes are not economically viable. The amount of cardboard you'd save making a circular box is not worth the extra labour cost. I mean, it's pretty hard to make a circular box. Or a cylindrical box, if you want to be technical, circular 2D. What's next? Why does stuff, when you reach for something falling off the table, why do you knock something else off? Well, I don't personally. Maybe you're, maybe not you personally, but people that do it are mal-coordinated and should probably take more care. I think that's not true. Plastic bag ends. Well, you've got a 50% chance of getting it right, and most of the time the writing on bags, that's the right way up, or bin liners, it's pretty obvious which end's which. But then again, I worked at Tesco, so I've got skills with bags, so I'll let you have that as well. Lisp. Who put an S in Lisp? Some ironic genius. I love it. That's a good question. Hoover string. I don't know, I don't do a lot of hoovering personally, but I can't imagine maybe, I think it's giving the Hoover another chance. There's hope for the Hoover. Like, you believe in the Hoover, it's helped you, and maybe, I don't know, that's pretty stupid. Why do people do that? I don't know they did that personally, but maybe. Why do kamikaze pilots wear helmets? Probably so they have oxygen, and so they can hear what's going on, so they know where the ships are, and the oxygen so that they don't die beforehand. That would be a pisser really, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm going to die for my country. But I'm just going to pass out and collapse into the sea, and maybe kill some fish. Evil fish perhaps, but that's why they wear helmets. Also they look cooler. Why doesn't glue stick to the tube? Well, glue works generally by oxidizing, and there's no oxygen in the tube because it's all filled with glue. Unless you leave it out forever and ever with the lid off, in which case it all gets oxidized slowly. Yeah, so it reacts with oxygen, and that's why the glue doesn't stick to the tube, because there's no oxygen in there. Banks and insufficient funds. Well, they're money-grabbing whores, aren't they? So that's a fair cop as well. Why do they charge for no money? Finally, sterile needles. Well, it's, again, economics, I think. It's probably harder to get needles which aren't sterile, unless you harvest them off the street. No, it's probably still harder than sterile needles. Sterile needles are just used everywhere. So that's economics again, I guess. And also, you don't know that they're actually sterile needles. They could be non-sterile needles. No one really cares. No one would make much of a fuss, I guess. But I think it's economics. And, I hope that's cleaned up some of the questions there. And not been too annoying. So this is me signing off. It's a good chocolate. And a good mug.